New channel, new possibilities. Whoa, 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 whoa. First video on our new channel about the world?
Geography, culture, travel, food.
Everything?
In that sphere.
Yes. What a perfect thing for a channel. Wow. Subscribe if you enjoy, and there'll be a lot of content on this channel. So let's try it out. Here we go. This is the 10 things you didn't know about the Philippines. I don't know how much I know about the Philippines already.
I know the one fact that there's like tons of islands. It's like 7,000 or 9,000, something like that, I think.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of islands. That's the only thing I know.
What do I know about the Philippines?
We know a little bit about the language, a little bit.
Yeah.
Very small.
And we know SP19's from there. What? Let's get right into it. Here we go.
In this week's mix list, we check out 10 things you may not know about the Philippines. Number 1. The Philippines is the only country where you'll find the jeepney. A descendant of the U.S. military jeeps left over from World War II, the jeepney underwent certain modifications to suit environmental conditions and accommodate more passengers, eventually making it one of the most affordable and common forms of public transport in the country. Jeepneys are also known for their colorful and kitschy decorations, which have become a symbol of Philippine artistry and culture. Number 2. The Philippines has approximately 180 languages, one of which fuels one of the most profitable industries in the country. Most of these 180 languages are said to be indigenous. 8 are major dialects spoken by a majority of Filipinos, and 2 official ones, namely Filipino, or the standardized language spoken almost all throughout the country, and English, which is taught in schools at an early age.
That's crazy. Every island probably, or not every island, but a bunch of islands have their own languages. That's kind of nuts. Yeah. And it's cool that they learn English right away too, because I feel that's very helpful for international stuff.
Since most Filipinos have quite a good grasp on the English language,
we learned
call
Spanish.
centers have flourished in the country, providing thousands of jobs with an estimated profit of $25 billion in 2016 alone. Number 3. The position of the Philippine flag conveys a message of peace or war. Elements of the Philippine flag symbolize traits and qualities Filipinos possess or strive to achieve. Combine this with the proper way the flag is positioned, will send a clear message as to what the state of the country is currently in. Hanging horizontally, if the blue stripe is on top, the country is in a state of peace. If the red stripe is on top, however, the country is in a state of war.
Well, that's cool, actually. I didn't realize that the flags in countries have like significance like that, where they'd be like, it's time to battle.
True. They're just like staring down the enemy and then just...
Then right when it flips,
then the nation is at peace. But if the red stripe is on the left side, then the Philippines is at war.
Interesting.
Number 4. Filipinos take religious festivals very seriously. Having been under Spanish rule for over 300 years, the Philippines is 90% predominantly Christian, majority of which is Roman Catholic, and were traditionally taught to honor God and other holy figures
90%?
during
Yeah.
religious
Dang, that's a lot.
festivals. Some of these festivals, however, tend to be a bit extreme depending on one's willingness to show his or her devotion, such as the Feast of the Black Nazarene during January and the Passion Play or reenactment of Jesus' crucifixion during Holy Week. Number 5. Speaking of religious festivals, the Philippines is known and prides itself for having the longest celebration of Christmas in the world.
Really?
Christmas season in the Philippines starts in September, when Christmas carols are played on the radio, and some Filipinos start decorating with Christmas ornaments such as giant lanterns or paroles. Then the festivities typically last until the first week of January on the feast day of the Three Kings. The season culminates in what is known as Simbang Gabi, or night mass, where Catholics attend 9 masses leading up to Christmas Eve. Then afterwards, people partake in the Christmas feast or Noche Buena.
I think it's nuts that I thought it was nuts that Mexico had theirs so long. That's months and months.
What the heck?
It's crazy.
Basketball is the most popular sport in the Philippines. Most Filipinos love basketball. It's become a national obsession. Whether it's watching the NBA or the country's very own PBA,
Me too,
people tend to
long
stop
time
what they're
ago.
doing and enjoy the game with such ferocity and passion. The passion for basketball also extends beyond televised games, as the sport is a popular pastime among Filipinos, with courts and makeshift courts scattered along streets, and organized tournaments that pit neighborhood teams against each other in local basketball leagues. Number 7. A Filipino owes the patent to the karaoke
What the
machine.
heck?
The world's first karaoke machine was called the Juke 8 and was made by Japanese inventor and musician Daisuke Inoue in 1971 in Kobe, Japan. But it was Filipino inventor Roberto del Rosario who was granted the patent for the machine karaoke sing-along system, which he invented in 1975.
Dang, interesting.
Karaoke's
What the
popularity
heck?
quickly spread throughout the Philippines, making it not only a
That means we have to go to the
popular
Philippines, go to a
pastime, but also
karaoke
one of
bar.
entertainment
We
that
would
has
sound so
permeated
great
the
as
Philippines
seeing
pop
the
culture.
all our other.
We can sing what? Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's
Get
that
out.
Number 8. The antibiotic erythromycin was discovered by a Filipino doctor.
What?
In 1949, Filipino doctor Abelardo Aguilar was the one who chanced upon a bacteria
What
which
is-
would eventually lead to the development of erythromycin, an antibiotic used to treat upper respiratory tract and skin infections.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Dr. Aguilar was never compensated before his death in 1993.
Wow, what a
Royalties
surprise.
he
Yeah.
asked in order to set up a foundation for poor people to gain access to health services.
But some American company came in, they're like, we'll take that.
Yes. But now we'll charge people thousands for
Yes.
it.
Number 9. The Philippines is one of the countries most frequently hit by natural disasters.
Oh.
There are two systems that make the Philippines prone to natural disasters. The first one is the Pacific Ring of Fire, an area where a large number of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur, and the typhoon belt in the Pacific, which means
Oh.
an average of 20 typhoons are most
That
likely to hit the
sucks.
nation, 5 of which are potentially destructive. Aside from
Jeez.
these two systems, the country's location and geographical makeup
Whoa.
also make it vulnerable to tsunamis, sea level rising, storm surges, landslides, flooding, and drought. Number
Oh,
10.
gee,
The
that's
oldest
rough.
university in
There's
Asia
nothing
can be
here.
found in the Philippines.
Yeah, Minnesota, we're like,
We just get tornadoes every once in a while.
yeah. Literally, we haven't had a storm, like a big bad storm in like 3 years at least.
Yeah. No.
Crazy. Because usually like places in the United States, they either get earthquakes or hurricanes. It's not usually both.
Yeah.
Like California doesn't usually get hurricanes, but they get earthquakes and wildfires.
The
Yeah.
capital of Manila. The University of Santo Tomas in the city of Manila is said to be the oldest existing university in Asia, being founded by the Dominicans in 1611, and is the largest Catholic university in the world in a single campus in terms of student population.
Oh.
The title, however, is slightly contested, with the University of San Carlos in Cebu claiming to be the oldest school in Asia, having been established by the Spanish Jesuits in 1595, initially as Colegio de San Ildefonso.
Interesting. All right, we learned a little bit
Yeah.
about the weird, or not weird, I guess, just like off. I don't know what the things you didn't know about the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That was interesting.
Yeah. It's not like, I mean, whatever you guys want to see, let us know what you want to see, because we just kind of Googled up things to know about the Philippines.
Yeah, we didn't really know exactly what to do. And like, there's obviously some nice, interesting things, but I feel like it was just like random things.
Yeah, like
This, that.
it was less like teaching you about the country, and more like teaching you like, oh, I bet you didn't know that they had it. What is the Jeep thing?
I don't remember what it was
Jeeperies or whatever they're
Yeah.
called.
And no, I did not know.
Oh, but now we need to go there and ride one. I don't know why I was gonna do this for ride, but ride one.
I bet you we could pay someone and just have us drive it around.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Let's drive one. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the first reaction on this channel. It was a little. We'll work out the kinks and
Yeah.
get some better, more entertaining videos, more stuff like this, and make sure to let us know what you want us to learn about or videos that you think are cool about the Philippines. Whether it's like food, history, culture, blah 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 blah. You know, and then
Yeah.
obviously more Filipino music will be on our music channel, TriFate. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed. See y'all later. Bye.